Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video is Budget with Me, and I do know how much my paycheck will be this coming Friday, August 15. So it is $1,080 or 60,500. So we'll just do 60,500 for now, but let's start with my bills expenses binder. Okay, so this is my bills expenses binder. Now, we are stuffing for September using our paycheck for August because we're 1 month ahead for bills. So starting off with water, water is getting 100, and then internet bill has 600 in here, so we'll add 300. So that makes it 900, and my monthly bill is actually 1,550 for this. And then rent is getting 1,600. So this one has 3,200 plus 1,600. That would be 4,800 total. But my rent is 8,000 a month. There's 2 paychecks to go, so that should be all good. VECO is our electric bill, so it's getting as well as 1,600. This has 3,200, so that would make it 4,800 as well. All right, and the BPI credit card is getting 2,500 because I'm splitting my monthly due amount, which is 20,000 something. I'm splitting it by 2 paychecks. And then buffer is getting 500. So that should be all for bills. Let's just add. So 100 plus 300 plus 1,600 plus 1,600 plus 2,500 plus 500. So that's 6,600 we have allocated just for bills, and take out our paycheck 60,500, so we have left 53,900. 53, right? Okay, so next we will go with expenses. So for the expenses, Indai is my daughter, so she's getting 2,000. And then homeschool, it has 3,700. My monthly payment for that is 5,550. So I need to add 1,850 to make it fully funded. So 1,850. And then my house helper is getting 2,500. So it has 5K. Food is getting 2,500 as well. Household is getting 2,000. This has 5,000, so once it reaches 10,000, I'll stop stuffing money in there. And then transpo is getting 500. And then what else? Health or meds is not getting anything because it's fully funded at 10,000. Hygiene is getting 2,000. It has 5,250, and then buffer is gonna get 500. So it has 100 here. Okay, so that's 600 total. That's it for this bills expenses binder. Now let's just sum it up for everything for the expenses. So we have 2,000, 1,850, 2,500, 2,000, 500, 2,500. So total is 13,000 and $850 for the expenses. So let's take out 53,900. So we're left with 40,000. 40,050 to work with. Then let's proceed to the next binder, which is going to be savings. Savings is really bulky, like, can you tell? Okay, anyways. Let's start with my daughter's savings. I'm gonna skip it. I know I've skipped 2 paychecks already, but it has $60K, and I do have a separate savings or passbook for my daughter that has $40K, so that's total of $100,000. But I'm skipping for now because I need to like allocate $30,000 for her birthday. So yeah, and then retirement fund is getting 500. Okay, 500. It has 9,900 in here. And then life insurance is having 4,000. So this paycheck is getting 2,000. And then educational plan is getting 450. 450. Just so it would be 11,000. And then medical insurance for my daughter. So her medical insurance is at 20,400. My goal is 24,000. We'll be adding 1,200. So 2 paychecks to go, and this should be 24,000. And then my mom is having 10,000. Sorry, yeah, 10,950. My goal for my mom is 16,000. So we'll be adding 1,650 for this paycheck. And then the 60K challenge is always going to be 1,950 fixed. And then my mom, she is getting 3,300. That's it. So let's go ahead and add it all together. So 500 plus 2,000 plus 450 plus 1,200, 1,650, 1,950, and then 3,300. So that is total of 11,050. Take out 40,050. So we're left with 29,000. Now let's go with the Getting Ahead binder. Now the Getting Ahead binder, we will do 2 months ahead for the bills. Just this one. So we'll start stuffing this one. 2 months ahead. But just the bills. That's 500. We'll add 500. And then the 1 month ahead for expenses. We'll be adding 2,000. So my goal is to have this fully funded at 40,000. 1 week ahead is fully funded at 5,000. This one is for October, but I'll start this September. January 2 to 16. Expenses. This is for the 2 weeks holiday that I'm off, but I'm not paid. So we will be adding 1,000 in there. And then St. Peter is always gonna be getting 900. This one is my goal. Target goal is to have it fully funded within 3 years period, so it's not really that important. Another 13-month pay for my tutor and my nanny. Okay, so this is for tutor. So the tutor is getting $250, and then the 13-month pay for my nanny is $1,750. It's kind of huge because I wanted to pay off her debt. That's why her debt is like $27,000. And that is it, I think. Renovation and other stuff in here, I'll focus that by probably next year or end of the year. But yeah, that's it for this binder. Now let's add all of these. So 500 plus 2,000 plus 1,000 plus 900 plus 250 plus 1,750. So overall 6,400, take out 29,000. So we're left with 22,600 to work with. Now let's go with the next binder, which is occasions binder. This is my occasions binder. And then let's focus on Christmas. And I'm actually starting the new year as well. So Christmas is always getting 1,800. New Year is 1,500. So my target each would be 50,000 at least. And then for birthdays, there's a lot of birthdays I need to stuff in. So my mom's birthday, her birthday is this coming November 3 or 4. Sometimes I kind of mix those dates, but let's add 2,000 for her birthday. And then we also have my nanny or helper's birthday. So we'll be adding 1,250. And then my daughter's birthday, yeah, this one is really expensive because I need to have 30,000 by end of August. So I'm going to allocate 7,500 for this paycheck. And that is it for this binder. So let's add all together. So we have, let me know if I'm out of the camera. So 1,800 plus 1,500 plus 2,000 plus 1,250 plus 7,500. So that's total of 14,050. Take out 22,600. So we're left with 8,550 to work with. Now let's go to the next binder, which is personal binder. And this one is going to be, I think we're just going to do clothes and shoes for my daughter because it's her upcoming birthday. And I wanted to buy her like, you know, I don't know, like birthday dress or something. So yeah, that's why I'm saving up money for this one. So we'll just add 500 for that, for the pictorial and stuff. And then toys as well for her gifts. So we'll be adding 500 for toys. And then vision next for my glasses. We'll be adding 1,000. Hair, I want to do my hair at the end of this month, maybe August 22nd. So we'll be adding 1,000, but my budget for this is 4,000 to like 5,000. Nails, I think my budget is 2,000 for this. It already has 1,500, so we'll just add 500. And then makeup. Makeup is getting 1,000 because of course I need that makeup for my daughter's birthday. I don't have much makeup. And clothes and shoes for me, because it's her birthday. I need to also like buy myself clothes and shoes. So we'll do 1,000. And then lastly would be, it would be tips. Gadgets are all done. Beauty is fully funded at 5,100. So tips is getting 100 because it has 300 in there. I'm trying to save at least 500 for tips. So that is it for the personal binder. Let's just add all these together. So that's 500 plus 500 plus 125 to 500, and then 1 to 2,100. So overall that is 5,600. Take out 8,550, so we're left with 2,950. So we'll just do it in here because there's not much categories left. So 2,950. Next, the binder would be subscriptions. Subscriptions though, I will add 1,400. 1,400. I think so. 1,400. Because I need to put 500 for the YouTube Premium. ExpressVPN, I think that's 800-ish. Yeah. And the rest of the stuff would be the CapCut. Anyways, that's it for the subscription. And then, so that is 1,400. So 2,950. Take out 1,400, so we're left with 1,550. And then the only thing that's left is my savings challenge, which is this one. And the third thing that we have here is 750. So that's savings challenge. So that's 750. So that means to say 1,550 minus 750. So we're left with still 800, which I don't know. Where should I put the 800 stuff? So let's add all these together just to make sure. So we have 6,600 plus 13,850 plus 11,050 plus 6,400 plus 14,050 plus 5,600 plus 1,400 plus 750. It is 59,700, and then my paycheck is, I don't know how much really exactly is the conversion for this, but I think I'll keep that for now at 59,700, because sometimes it's sitting around 59,000 something, sometimes it's 60,000 something. So yeah, I think that's pretty much okay. But if in case I do have extra, I will just put it like, I don't know, other categories I have, so maybe on the buffer fund. But that's it for this budget with me video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time. Bye.